Hello everyone. In our first tutorial, we talked about the four-step strategy. Four-step strategy helps us to have a good discussion, generate different ideas, different points of view, put together your arguments, and make a detailed presentation. Remember, you can't make a presentation with just one or 2 points. So, the four-step strategy helps you to think wider, think deeper about a topic. So what are these 4 steps? Step 1. Identify the keywords in the topic. What are some of the more important points that you want to explain? Step 2. Unpack these key points or keywords. That means explain the keywords, define the keywords so that you yourself understand these key points very well. Once you have identified the keywords and explained the keywords, ask yourself, what is the one focus question? What is the main thing that you want to focus about in your presentation? Simply, what are you trying to achieve in this presentation? Next, step 3. Generate your different points of view. Generate more ideas using the PAL method. P for parties, A for aspect, L for level. Parties. Who are you going to talk about in this topic? Aspect. What are the different topics, subjects you can talk about? Level. Are you going to talk about the individual level, family, or national level? Ask yourself some guiding questions to help you answer this. We will be taking a look at it shortly. Step 4. Go deeper into the topic. Explore the reasons for something. Explore the impacts, the outcome. Think about different alternative viewpoints. This is where you make the topic more interesting. So let's practice. Suppose this is your topic. How, as a society, can we prevent animal abuse? If you're given this topic, how are you going to apply the 4-step strategy? First, look at what is animal abuse. Just look at this 1.5 minute video.
Maybe she thought she was disciplining her dog. Well, police didn't seem to agree with her pup parenting. Welcome to Nightside. I'm Ryan Bass. Carolina has the night off. This video has a lot of you fired up on Facebook. It looks like this woman is yanking a dog. As Nightside's Bo Zimmer tells you, it landed her behind bars.
It starts with a kick and then repeated yanks to the neck. Vince Minutello was dropping his wife off at the Tarpon Springs Sponge Docks Friday morning when he spotted this woman getting rough with her dog.
You can see the video of the dog's two front paws come off the floor, and it appears to be that the dog is not breathing.
Minutello at first just watches and records, but eventually pulls up and confronts the woman.
Hey, can you go lay down on that dog, please? No, but you can't do what you're doing. You're choking her. You're hanging your dog.
The woman again offers to give the dog up.
Put him up for adoption. Well, you can't take care of him like that.
The video, and especially the woman's reaction, got lots of reaction on Facebook.
People were completely outraged, just like I was.
The video also got the attention of Tarpon Springs police, who caught up with 26-year-old Michelle Sieber in Clearwater. Officers say she was arrested and charged with felony animal cruelty. Her 2 dogs now safe at Pinellas County Animal Control and appear to be okay. Minutello just happy this type behavior won't continue.
Once you see the dog choking and gasping for air, I mean, that is a no-brainer. That is 100% abuse.
Yeah, see, that's not okay to treat any animal like that.
So now you get an idea of what is animal abuse. So, step 1. Identify the keywords. What may be the keywords that you need to explain? I think animal abuse, prevent, and society. Ask yourself guiding questions to explain the keywords. What is animal abuse? Hitting an animal? Hurting your own pet dog? If you buy fish burger or Kentucky Fried Chicken and eat it, is that animal abuse? No. So we don't want to talk about vegetarianism, right? Next, ask yourself, who do you mean by society? Are you going to just talk about pet owners? Are you going to talk about everyone? Or just about the society that prevents animal abuse? And what can you do to prevent animal abuse? What can pet owners do to prevent animal abuse? What can you and I do to prevent animal abuse? What can the Society for Prevention of Animal Abuse do to prevent animal abuse? Next, come up with a focus question. How can we stop people from abusing animals? That should be the main focus of your presentation. You're going to suggest ways, different ways, how everyone or anyone can prevent animal abuse. So at the end of your presentation, you want to give as many points as possible as to how we can prevent animal abuse. Step 3. Use the PAL method to generate different points of views. Get more ideas. P for parties. Who are you going to talk about? The community, like you and me? How can we prevent animal abuse? What can the government do to prevent animal abuse? What about pet owners? What can they do to prevent animal abuse? Jot down your answers. Aspects. What are the aspects? What are the different topics, subjects that you can talk about? Is this about morals? Is it a good thing or a bad thing to abuse animals? If so, how can we use morals to prevent animal abuse? Are you going to talk about the laws? How can we use laws to prevent animal abuse? L for level. Are you going to talk about the individual level? What you and I can do to prevent animal abuse? Or are you going to talk about the whole group or the whole country? How can we prevent animal abuse? So, use the PAL methods by asking yourself some guiding questions. Step 4. This is where you come up with points to make the topic more interesting. Go deeper into the topic. Ask yourself reasons. Why do people abuse animals? Come up with some answers. Research for some answers. What are some of the impacts? How will a society be if there is too much animal abuse? What kind of society do you think we will have? Look for alternative points. What will happen if we don't prevent animal abuse? Come up with all these answers. Next, record your discussion. You may use a cube like this. Draw a big, large cube. Start with the topic on top and go step by step. Ask yourself the questions and jot down your answers. This will help you to record all your discussion. You do not necessarily need to use a cube, but I think this helps. Okay? Step 1 and 2 here, step 3 here, and step 4 here. Record all your discussions. Lastly, discuss your points with your group members. Come up with your arguments and make a presentation using PowerPoint and present your topic. So let's try this now in our mini groups.